Okay, we are back. I'm your host, Barry Waxler, here with the lovely and talented Andrea Kay, the always amazing Urban Miaris, and we have our next guest. Quite interesting, Michelle St. Clair from Elite. See if I can get my tongue together. Elite Lifestyle Management. Welcome, Michelle.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Great. I think we should turn this into the Michelle Hour. We've
had
Michelle's last week, this week, and we're just going crazy with Michelle's.
It's the name of the moment.
I guess. I guess. So anyway, Elite Lifestyle Management. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
So we are a full-service lifestyle management and luxury concierge service. We're based here in San Diego. We have an office in Bankers Hill, and we have a full staff. We provide services ranging from home management, reservations, gift purchasing, organizing a chartered jet that you can take your dog on, Andrea.
Yay! My baby Beau and I can travel in style.
Yeah, the only problem is you have to pay for it, okay?
Oh, okay. Yeah, but she's membership-based,
that's right.
So maybe I can swing it.
But yeah, we plan elaborate Christmas parties. Really, you can't really put what we do into any particular box because we do so much on a daily basis.
Interesting. So, we talked before we got on air, a lot of corporate event planning. Tell us a little bit about membership. Why are you a membership operation?
Well, when I started the business, I kind of had the vision of starting a members-only club where somebody could call in unlimited amount of times, 24 hours a day, reach a live person, tell us what your issue is, tell us what you need, and we cultivate these relationships with our members as opposed to somebody calling in on an as-needed basis where you're not necessarily getting the best service because we don't know who you are. But we take a lot of pride in getting to know our clients, and we try to anticipate what they need before they need it. And we compile a short database on their likes, dislikes, and we just want to become close with our members.
You keep track of everything that goes on with your members. That's awesome.
We do, yeah, we do. Different requests that comes in. Obviously, it's confidential, but yeah, we try to develop a relationship in that way.
So by having it be membership based as opposed on a per transaction basis, it's better service. People are assured that you're available to them at any time, and it kind of opens up the areas of every kind of service that you can provide for them.
And they know who they're dealing with when they call in. They know, the person that answers the phone. They know who their account manager is because, we're kind of at a day and age where people are willing to pay for convenience, and, Uber is huge right now. And it's more convenient than, calling and ordering a taxi. You can just do it right from your phone. We do have an app, by the way, so you can place your request through the app. But Uber is also expanding their services into bringing different products to your home because people just want this type of convenience. But when people call in, we know who you are. We know your address. You don't have to give us all of this information. You just make a quick request, tell us what you need. You want to plan a party. You want someone to pick up your dry cleaning, whatever it is. You need us to research private schools for your kid because you just moved. So
has there been a request that you just hesitated on or said no to, or is it pretty much if you can do it, you will?
Anything that is legal and ethical, we will do. Yes, it's funny that you say that because we did get a very strange request just last week, and this is G-rated, so
okay.
It was kind of questionable what he was asking for, and I just didn't feel comfortable with the situation, so I just told him, we can't help you.
Now, you have different levels of your membership, correct?
We do. We have our base level of membership, and we have corporate packages. We have a package specifically designed for elite realtors in town that are marketing high-end residential properties, and basically they would be purchasing our services for their client who moves into a home, and we would organize and streamline every detail of their move down to, finding an expert art hanger, organizing their movers, letting them know what schools are in their district, researching, and, anything that, all the frustrations that come along with moving, we just take that on for these clients. And it's kind of a nice thing for realtors to add, with the purchase of a home, and it makes them feel kind of special.
So what I'm getting out of that is, and if we call them an elite realtor that comes in and offers your service, they're going to connect you to the customer. Is that correct, or
Yes,
has that worked?
yeah, absolutely. We've had a couple realtors who they purchase it on behalf of their client. They basically say with the purchase of this home comes this service, and it's kind of like a perk.
It's definitely added value.
It is. It is.
It's like a personal assistant times 1,000.
Yeah, and that's what we are. We are virtual personal assistants. You call in and, whatever it is that you need, we find a way to get it done. And our personal level packages, depending on which package you choose, it comes with a certain amount of hours that are just spent out of office doing errands, reorganizing your closet, picking up dry cleaning, grocery shopping, picking up prescriptions.
This sounds like something I should be using. I tell everybody, don't put a screwdriver in my hand. I have a
right.
phone. Okay.
And it's interesting because it is like a personal assistant, but it's also the management that goes along with it. So instead of somebody having to hire a personal assistant and then all the issues that go along with that, they've got a company here that you can find the labor for them for whatever it is that they want to have done.
Right, and that's also interesting you bring that up because we had somebody come to us just yesterday, and they're looking for somebody to oversee the staff and caregivers in their home, monitoring the cameras, giving them detailed reports at the end of the day, what's going on, what activities are being done. But in addition to that, they want us to find them a reliable, trustworthy caregiver because they've gone through other caregiving companies and they just send people out. They don't necessarily vet them. So what we're doing for them, what's included in their membership, is we're going to, span and do our due diligence and find them appropriate applicants and really vet them on our end and then give them, the final 3 applicants. So it kind of cuts down on the potential of getting some, creeper in your house.
Yeah, well, yeah. In addition, though, to all the amazing personal, assistant type work, you actually, your background was in event planning.
That's correct.
So now you also bring all that expertise to the situation as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like before the show, you were telling us that you just did an 800-person event in Las Vegas.
Yes, yeah. My background is event planning. I've always, been a very organized person, but also creative. And then when I had my second child, I kind of wanted to steer away from that a little bit because there is a lot of nighttime work involved. But we do still offer that. We have, qualified staff in our office. And one of the events that we just did in Las Vegas was for 800 people. We do events across the country, and corporate events is more so my background, although we do also weddings, private parties, birthday parties, baby showers.
Sounds like, the key to everything you're doing is all organization. Sounds like you have a tremendous system of organization there.
Yes, we most definitely do.
Well, a lot of moms do. But you especially have...
Sometimes you have a kid and then all of your organization goes out the window. It can go either way.
That's true.
What about a package for corporations that they could give as a benefit in their program for executives?
Exactly. Yeah, we do have a one particular corporate client that we just brought on, and we've basically structured a package just for their executive staff, and they kind of share a membership, and they kind of call us on an ad-needed basis.
Interesting.
So you can give this to your employees.
It is. It's a great perk for your employees.
Andrea's looking at me saying you can give this to your employees. I think she's saying you can give this to your co-hosts. Okay?
His boss, Daddy.
Yeah. So you're listening to Close Up on San Diego Business here on KFSD AM 1450, a Bloomberg radio station, streaming live on the web at financialnewsandtalk.com. Give us a tweet at CloseUpSD or find our page on Facebook. We want to hear from you. I'm your host, Barry Waxler. Here, I'm the co-host, Andrea Kay, and Urban Miaris, and our guest is Miss Michelle St. Clair from Elite Lifestyle Management. So I love it. I love what you do. We are what you don't see here is the connection that we have with all the small businesses, and how I didn't realize until we got into the interview how much it connects.
Yeah.
Realtors, we're involved with a lot of stuff with realtors. That would be a wonderful program to offer to them, and just the system of we teach, do what you do best and hand off the rest.
Strategic partnerships.
Exactly.
That's fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of strategic partnerships, you have quite the one brewing with the San Diego Film Festival.
Yes.
Tell everybody about that.
Yes. So we are the official luxury concierge service for the San Diego Film Festival, and they have basically once a month VIP screenings that we're going to sort of oversee. But more importantly, that during the film festival week, we will be in charge of basically booking all of the hotels, organizing the travel, making sure the celebrities are where they need to be from one movie viewing to the next, handling registration tables. And I know one of the frustrations that they had over there was using multiple companies to book hotels, to book the cars, and, it was unorganized. And so having the ability to keep that all under one roof, and they're very excited about that. We're excited about the partnership. They're a great group of people over there.
When is the festival this year?
It is September, the last week of September.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's a huge responsibility. Do you ever feel overwhelmed by the responsibility that people give to you? Because, managing their lifestyle is, in people's homes, as well as the tremendous event like the film festival. Do you ever feel overwhelmed?
I have my days. I mean, with any career, with any position, you have your days of feeling overwhelmed and frustrated, but it's never impeded on our work and the quality of service that we provide, because if I need to stay at the office until 12 o'clock at night to figure out how to get something done or who I need to contact, it's going to get done. So, yeah, we have our moments.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, every business does, and that's why it's exciting for us to bring people on here that can share how they push through the challenges that they face.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we're starting to run a little bit short on time. Why don't you share with our listeners how they can get in touch with you?
You can go to our website, www.elitelifestylemanagement.com. All of our contact information is on there. Our address, you're welcome to pop by our office anytime. We're open from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Of course, available 24/7, but to our members.
Yeah. Now, how can they get information on the memberships themselves?
Just go through the website. They can give us a call. I'd be more than happy to explain all of that.
Okay.
Great.
Any quick last-minute story you can tell that might be interesting?
Oh, why are you putting me on the spot?
No, all right.
Well, we had a client that was, he called us late at night, and he was locked out of his house, or I'm sorry, his dog was locked out of the house because he wasn't coming home that night. And he asked us if we could bring his dog in the house and feed him, but there was one problem. He didn't have a spare key. So I'll just leave it at that. We ended up getting the dog in the house and getting the dog fed, and everything worked out.
So that had to be either some good locksmith or a good...
We don't need to speculate here, Boss Daddy. She got the job done, and that's the message to the listeners out there.
Exactly.
Elite gets it done.
Elite gets it done. So great.
All right.
Well, I encourage everybody to go to your website at www.elitelifestylemanagement.com. And I appreciate you being with us.
Thank you. You guys have been a lot of fun.
Great. Thanks. You're listening to Close Up on San Diego Business, where we get up close and personal with homegrown San Diego business and people that are working hard to make a difference in our community. Send us a tweet at CloseUpSD, or just find our page on Facebook and let us know what you think. I'm your host, Barry Waxler. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.